Hello, welcome to another TRC Shave and Chat. I'm Jeff, and today we'll be showcasing Spearhead Shaving. And I'm super excited to be showcasing this particular soap and company on today because of the Gaelic connection and the name Heather, a flowering evergreen plant that grows in the moors and highlands of Europe, including Ireland and Scotland and, well, other places. And this one's particularly exciting too because I really enjoy this soap base and I really enjoy this scent. It's by Spearhead Shaving. They decided to recreate the old iconic brand Seaforth, which was in direct competition with Old Spice, and it was quite the process and it was fun to watch. And I'm, like I said, really excited to be bringing this to you. So, St. Patrick's Day, awesome. I'm going to be using my Irish brush, Black Anvil Shaving, and the, oh shoot, I can't remember the name of this handle, but this brush is about a year old. I bought it last year's St. Patrick's Day drop from Black Anvil Shaving. It's a wonderful brush. It's got a SHD badger knot, which is definitely a hungry knot. I haven't used it with this soap yet, so this will be interesting. And I will also be using my Merkur 34g gold. It's lovely. So let's get to it. I wring this knot out again. These SHD badgers are they hold a ton of water and can be very hungry. So, Spearhead. This particular soap base is the 20.1. They went through many experimental ranges and versions till they came to this. I'm not totally certain all of them. I came in at the near the end of the experimental soap series and managed to pick up one of them. Oh man, it smells amazing. So the scent notes in Heather are lavender, clary sage, bergamot, coumarin, oak moss, and I'm forgetting one, geranium. The effect is, to me, mostly lavender. I get the sage big time, and the bergamot. The overall affect, the overall scent profile to me is flowers and kind of wet stone. It's a really nice scent, and I really enjoy the heck out of it. It was developed by Shawn Maher of Chatillon and Maher Olfactive. It's a very nice scent. It's not overly floral, overly dark. I'm not gonna let my, what do you call it? Not gonna let my thing chug tonight. So my first experience with Spearhead was the experimental soap, version 20.1, in particular, Ardans. A really excellent scent. Honestly, it could be a precursor to Heather. Immediately what I notice is that the ease at which the soap lathered and the speed at which it developed a nice shaving lather. It smells so good. The bergamot and the clary sage works so well with the lavender, and then the oak moss and patchouli base. I think the geranium kind of gives it kind of a fruity pop, but like I said, it's like walking in the highlands of Scotland or Ireland. It's really lovely. I add a little water just because it feels a little thick. starting to glow out. Maybe I'm good. The sheen and the slickness and the cushion, all of those things that we look for in the fancy soaps are here in Spearhead's version 20.1. And here I am still wearing my work shirt and I'm getting lather all over. Oh well. Maybe it'll make it smell better. Speaking of good smells, I've got some help my nose. So that smells good. But I've also got some corned beef and cabbage in the old Instant Pot upstairs. I don't know if we've done Instant Pot. Anyway, Merkur 34g. It's just like the 34c, only gold. It's really beautiful. I really love it. The 34c was my first razor. The 34g, I loved it so much. Had to get it in gold. It's beautiful. I typically use a feather. There is a feather blade in this currently, probably on its third or fourth use. The 34g is a milder razor. I prefer the feathers and more mild razors. It seems to really wake them up. There's an excellent marriage of mildness of the razor and sharpness of the feather blade that just works very nicely together. I believe I looked before I started this, and of course Merkur is a widely available, common, well-known brand. The razor company is currently sold out of the 34g, but they do carry it. They also carry the Spearhead Seaforth in the heather and the spice scent. The spice scent is more like Old Spice or you know, in that realm. I want to try it. I haven't tried it yet because I really love heather. I'm always excited to get a second pass after I've let my brush sit with the moisture. Typically the lather just seems to be better. Like I said, one of the points of the Seaforth, the Spearhead Shaving soap base is its ease of use. I believe one of the explicit purposes of this soap base was ease of use, was a really good lather in a short amount of time, and it's supposed to be easy to use. And it's really a joy to lather. I particularly am excited to use this today for obvious reasons. The Gaelic connection. There's a fella in a kilt on the Seaforth label. It's the traditional label. I went to Scotland. That comes in a minute. I went to Ireland for 2 weeks for my honeymoon. We drove all around the south of Ireland. One of the most common questions I was asked in the bed and breakfast we stayed at was I there tracing my Irish lineage? And every time I said I had told the truth, I didn't know. My last name is Paris. I did know that I had at least some Scottish in my family. My mother's last name is Cox, C-O-X. Well, I misunderstood her when she said that I have Irish in my family after I got back. Turns out, a mother's side of my family is all Scottish. So perhaps the Seaforth heather works better for me. But today, with the Gaelic connection, Black Anvil Shaving, it's upside down. I wish I could show you guys this brush. The color is the depth of the green and the interference, what do you call it, the stuff in the resin. It's really good. Good thing about Black Anvil too is you can get beautiful brushes. He uses found materials, bog oak. They dig up old oak and from those bogs, those peat bogs in Ireland. It's like 4,000, 5,000 year old wood. And he turns brushes out of it. I need one. I could probably add a little more water to this, but actually I'm gonna. I typically don't care as much on my third and last pass. Oh, it's such a joy. It doesn't taste the best though. Against the grain. Looks kind of like mine across the grain, but it's against the grain. We all have different faces. Sort of. Of course, at this point, it's just cleaned up anyway. Some more notes on the scent. I guess perhaps I should elaborate that it is not technically a collaboration, I guess. But the scent was developed by an American perfumer, Shawn Maher. He also does scents for declaration, grooming. Under Chatillon looks, and Maher Olfactive. I've already said this. There it is. Pretty darn good. Spearhead Seaforth heather. Oh, I dropped it. I hate it when I do that. Good thing I have a resin sink, or it's like, I don't know what it is. The 34g Merkur with a feather blade. Lovely gold. Black Anvil. Brush made in Ireland by an Irishman. And I'm going to chase this with the matching aftershave toner. It's not a splash, it's not alcohol based, it is a toner, it is water based. I love their packaging on this, the frosted white glass. It smells great. Feels great. Makes me wish I'd used the original stuff. You can still find mugs and products from the original Seaforth brand, obviously around. I really love mug. They're really cool. It's an excellent product. Spearhead Shaving, Seaforth heather. Thanks for watching. Again, this is Jeff, TRC Shaving Chat. Bye.